Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Grounded to the right. Giavitello is able to get there on to first, and there were 2 down.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the third. Jerry Blevins will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. James McCann will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Grounded back up the middle, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Steve Casto gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. All even now, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Now batting.
Justin Upton stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Miguel Cabrera will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Chisenhall. And that retires the side. Tigers leave 1. They're down 7-1. Jeff Farrell will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's nice. No way you just came up with that on your own.
Set to deal on 2-2. This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. He knows someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Into the box, Giovanni Urshela. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. 1 away.
Now batting,
Bruce Rondon will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
left fielder number 23, Michael.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this. Zach McAllister will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. J.D. Martinez will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Nick Castellanos stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Jose Iglesias will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting,
Johnny Giavotella gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out. Ben Revere will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now, and it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 9-2. So long from Cleveland.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the American League.
MLB The Show's coverage of Saturday Night Baseball is on the air from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Danny Salazar is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Steve Casto will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ripped on the ground to first. Aguilar is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's hitting over 400 so far here in April. Obviously, we can't get too excited about it because there is so much season left, but he's off to a great start.
And here's a swing by Upton as he gets on top of this one and sends it out to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Justin Upton with the solo home run as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Wow, what a way to hit your first home run of the season. Let's take a look at this one. This ball is right down the line, and you know he's just willing this thing fair. And sure enough, bonk, right off the foul pole, and he'll take it. That's #1 on the year.
Nick Castellanos will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the Kyle Ryan, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he was very effective last year. As a starting pitcher, he had an ERA under 3. When you do that, you're keeping your ball club in the game, giving him a chance to win every time out.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Revere is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Oh, you got to chip away. You're down by 2 after the top of the first, and that doesn't guarantee they're not going to score more runs as this game goes along, but find a way to get yourself back in this game.
Francisco Lindor will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Martinez. 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop, or actually anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
Number 8 gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2. Jose Iglesias will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
Batting seventh,
Johnny Givotella will get his first opportunity. Just 1 for 4 yesterday, although his one hit was a triple. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
The 0-2 home. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now a chopper to first. Might only get 1. He'll go to the bag for 1. James McCann, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're up 2-0. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Hit hard toward first, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth,
Yan Gomes will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Revere is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
batting sixth,
Jesus Aguilar gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Steve Casto is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Justin Upton stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. Hot shot to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're on top 2-0. Caden Leach will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much. One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, well, 2 things actually. 1, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and 2, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Down the third baseline. Oh, look at Castellanos. The throw. Got him.
Oh, what a play. Wow, and this very easily could have been extra bases down the line. But you see the quick reactions as he dives to his right to get it, and then he shows off that good arm by getting up to throw out his man.
Stepping in now, Abraham Almonte. Grounder down the line at third. And now a jump throw against his body. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Francisco Lindor stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
On the ground to third. Taken in by Castellanos. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back. J.D. Martinez will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Nick Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Another change. This one's low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Jose Iglesias stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Urshela has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Lonnie Chisenhall stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
The catcher, number 10,
Yan Gomes is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded down the third base line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Johnny Giavotella will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Up next for the Tigers,
Ben Revere stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. James McCann will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his...
the batter, number 3.
Steve Casto will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tiger Jesus Aguilar will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Caden
Settling in now, Caden Leach. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Martinez there to put it away for out number 2.
up next for Cleveland.
Giovanni Urshela is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Justin Upton will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Leach giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Miguel Cabrera steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Leach is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Nick Castellanos will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Good time to add a little insurance here as he's able to make it all the way around to third on the triple. More importantly, though, that makes this a 4-run lead.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Smoke toward third. Urshela takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Tigers do get one on this. Angel Ojeda will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first.
Gone! Solo shot here to left as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon. So it can go in his trophy room.
In now, Abraham Almonte. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Revere going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Tribe has clawed back a bit. It's now a 4-2 score.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. Served out to left off the end of the bat. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And things are starting to change for the worse out there. Now, this is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning, and now all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall out there.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Stepping in now, Ronnie Chisenhall. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And it looks like these past couple of innings, he's trying to be a little too fine all of a sudden. Like he's not trusting his stuff well enough. That'll spell trouble if that continues.
1-1, here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. The second for 1. On to Cabrera, and it's a double play. So striding in, Jesus Aguilar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Caden Leach. This is line to left. Upton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Johnny Giavotella is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Calling for it, Chisenhall, 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ben Revere will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. looking to avoid his first walk. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. James McCann will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Fly ball out toward right field. Chisenhall sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. Still all square at 4 apiece. Angel Nesbitt will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Angel Nesbitt.
Giovanni Urshela will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Lined hard toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. Angel Ojeda will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, and it's now 6-4.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Drew Verhagen will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Standing in now, Abraham Almonte. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, but designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting,
Number 8 stands in. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, on his way to second now. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You know, sometimes people talk about no doubters when a guy hits one 20 rows into the seats. Well, that's a no-doubt double right there. No chance for any of these outfielders to get it. With their backs to the infield, they got to get back there, get the ball back into the infield just to save a double.
In now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Just hung in there on that one. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. Leading off the inning, Steve Casto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Brian Shaw is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into very shallow right. Chisenhall moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
the left fielder, number 8.
Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Justin Upton strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Miguel Cabrera will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the 9th.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
J.D. Martinez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Chopped at the plate, but it gets fouled. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Score remains steady at 6-4. Jeff Farrell will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
26.
Yan Gomes comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
And it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. He knows someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
Jesus Aguilar gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Giavotella on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, center
Caden
fielder,
Leach will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They're up 6-4. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Cody Allen.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Nick Castellanos. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Jose Iglesias will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Allen sets. Here it is on 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in, the second baseman, Johnny Giavotella. Belted high in the air out to left. Almonte ranging back. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they move out in front 7-6. Stepping in now, Ben Revere. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Almonte moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Steve Casto struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 3 runs already home here. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and it's now an 8-6 ball game. Hideki Maeda will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into the box now, Justin Upton. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Tigers 8 and the Indians 6. David Robertson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Angel Ojeda will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting,
Abraham Almonte makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Michael Brantley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
now batting.
Digging in now, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat, hitting left-handed.
Revere looks up. Gone! And we are tied here in the 9th. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as that makes this an 8-all ball game.
Talk about coming through in the clutch. He found a pitch that he could handle, and he jumped on it. And this is going to tie up this ball game on one big swing of the bat. How about that for your first home run of the year?
Number 8 will stand in now following the home run that tied the ball game. So now on the mound, it's suddenly back to square one.
Yeah, and I don't know quite how you do it, but you've got to be able to regroup and start over.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 9-8. Good night from Cleveland.